Hi everyone, this is a reading with me. I hope you are doing well. We are going to have a look and see what is coming through for you. This is for all star signs, and if you are here, well, I feel like it's a sign, all right? So if you are tuning into this reading, or if you've come back to my channel, or you've randomly found it, I really feel like there are messages that are really meant for you, and if you stay till the end, I think we will only unlock more and more as we go. So I just wanted to mention as well that if you wanted to win a free reading with me, check out the description box below, since I do giveaways every single month. If you wanted to purchase any personal services with me, any intention items, rituals, anything like that, it's always on my website. There are thousands of 5-star reviews at the bottom of my website for the intention items. There's also lots of testimonials on the community tab on my channel as well, which are all verified. And I mean, the most popular testimonial is the one from Cami Crawford herself, which is also on my channel as well, for how I predicted things for her, exactly how they happened for her. So yeah, everything's always there, but there's rituals to manifest different areas of your life, you know, black magic energy removal, protection ritual, rituals for abundance, money, success, love, marriage, business, home, protection, you get my point, healing and things like that, all listed down below. And intention items like bracelets, candles, sage bundles, tea, necklaces, which are really, really special, all on my website, shopmoonlightguidance.com. These items are handmade, meditated with, and saged. Okay, so let's begin with your reading. I really feel like it's a sign if you are here. I know I keep saying that, but I really genuinely believe that it's meant to be. The sun was shining today. I woke up. I just felt like today is the day to do a reading, even though I wasn't actually going to film today. So there's just a really nice energy that I feel. There's a real sense of renewal coming into your life, okay? I feel like you have been hurt tremendously. I see a lot of emotional events that have taken place in your life, because we literally have the moon, okay? A lot of emotional events in regards to people being very abrupt towards you, very rude towards you, coming in and out of your life randomly. Not randomly, I mean, you know, they sort of come into your life and then they disappear all of a sudden, and it just feels very random. It feels frustrating. It feels like, how do people just come in and then suddenly decide they don't want to be here anymore? And you feel frustrated because inside you know that you are a good person. You've never tried to purposely hurt or manipulate or cause pain to other people. Let me just bring my microphone closer to me. And you know, you feel left out, you feel left in the cold, you feel abandoned in situations like this, when it was never your fault to begin with that you were treated like this. And so I see a lot of emotional pain and sadness in relation to this. The first card that came out in your reading was actually the World card, okay? I see here an energy of traveling. And this travel energy is really beautiful because you're on a journey. And that's what I see here. I also just looked into the camera and realized I'm wearing a dress with boats on it. So if that isn't any more symbolic, then I don't really know what is, because I mean, I literally live where there's so many boats as well. I just feel like there's something really symbolic about traveling and the fact that you're on a journey, and it's been like a roller coaster where the waves have been like high and low, you know, a lot of energy in regards to that. And I feel like you're approaching calmer waters, not so rocky seas anymore, but actually things are much more calm. Things feel a lot better for you. You're starting to feel stronger in your journey and in your path. What's interesting here, it's not really interesting, it's quite sad to be honest, is that I do feel that you have been rejected in regards to love. Some of you may not even feel like you've really even had a proper lover or a romantic partner who really cares about you or understands you. Some of you haven't been with a person at all, and you just feel constantly rejected. You feel like, you know, everybody has love, everybody has a companion, everybody has someone romantic. Why don't I? And that's what I see here. You just feel constantly rejected, constantly frustrated, or people come in and then they just reject you and they go hot and cold on you, or they just don't show you the kind of energy that you deserve, and you feel frustrated because your vision is for you to have the 10 of Cups, happiness, beautiful relationship that is mutual and loving and kind and caring and holds such great significance in that sense. And then you're thinking to yourself, well, you know, why is that not happening? What's the reason for that? And it frustrates you. It literally annoys you so much that this is your vision and it's literally not happening. And that's really what I see here, is that it annoys you, it frustrates you, it makes you feel really sad, and you just feel constantly rejected and then abandoned and emotional, and then you have a lot to heal from. And the Three of Swords is interesting because it shows here lessons. I'm pretty sure you don't want to hear this, but I do feel here that it's making you so much stronger. It's making you feel like, you know what, you can stand on your own 2 feet and you've got this. And the thing here that I see is that you are going to be really happy in this lifetime. You've gone through it, okay? I can see that you have gone through it. Emotionally, it's been difficult. Emotionally, it's been a huge challenge. You have really gone through it. But at some point, that boat is going to dock, okay? I also see here as well that you will get to that destination that you want to, which, by the way, is this beautiful, happy relationship with lots of stability and happiness, a dream home. For those of you that want children, I see them there. I say that because not everybody does want children. Not everybody, yeah, you know, it's one of those things. It's a choice there. But I do see that if you want it, it's here, because I see an energy of family and I see an energy of happiness, and it's happy. This is happy, and that is your wish. That is your dream. But along the way, you have been rejected, okay? There's something really powerful in the sense that if it didn't work out the first time or the second time or the third time or the 10th time, keep trying, because at some point you will find a breakthrough, okay? If you are thinking like, oh, should I go on that date or should I not? There's no harm in trying. Listen to your gut, listen to your intuition, but also at the same time, remember that your intuition can sometimes be overridden by emotion, okay? And sometimes you might think that it's intuition, but it's actually your extreme emotion that's getting in the way of your intuition. If you feel really triggered, you feel emotional, you feel frustrated, and then you make a decision, the chances of you feeling like you then regret that decision are immense. Why? Because you're making it out of emotion and not intuition. So how do you make a decision out of your intuition and not just your emotion? So, this is very important to talk about. The way in which you do that is by spiritual practice. Spiritual practice in the sense of meditation. Okay, meditation is really, really powerful. 20 minutes every single day to begin with, and then upping that time is really powerful, focusing on your breath and your body. You can sit, you can lay down if you really cannot sit, and try just for 1 minute in the morning, 1 minute at night, okay? And then try to get to 20 minutes, because 20 minutes is the optimal time, especially for doing it every single day. And then you want to gradually increase it, because the thing is, some of you may find it really hard to sort of just sit there and meditate. And then you might also feel like, oh, is it 20 minutes yet? Is it 5 minutes yet? Has 1 minute gone by yet? And so start with a very small number, even just meditating for 30 seconds to begin with. You know, because meditation is natural detachment. Meditation helps you to focus on your breath and your body rather than all the things around you. The key to the law of attraction is detachment, like I talk about in every single one of my videos. The law of attraction means knowing what you want and then being okay without it. So the more you can accept where you are in your present moment in time, which is meditation, the more you will start to really act from your intuition. It will open up your third eye, and then when you make decisions, you'll make it from your intuition, not your emotion, but your intuition will always take you in the correct direction, okay? I'm telling you. So that's really what we have here, is spiritual practice of meditation will really strengthen the things in regards to stability that will come your way, that will progress into your life, that will move forward in your life. And that is really what I am picking up on. And the most beautiful thing here is that if you are seeing this reading, I really feel that you will see a huge result in your life if you meditate every single day. I'm telling you, come back to me after 3 months, comment on a video or something and tell me that 20 minutes of meditation a day somehow did or didn't change your life, because I can guarantee that in some way, shape or form it will bring a form of positivity into your life. For many it can bring abundance, for many it can actually bring love, for many it can actually bring happiness, it can bring joy, it can bring stability in their emotions, stability in their feelings, respect from other people. Like, trust me, it can do wonders in your life, and I really feel like you are meant to listen to this. And I know that many of you struggle with meditation. You may struggle really with just being able to sit there, but like I said, small numbers first and then gradually work up. It's overwhelming when you just try to do like an hour all of a sudden, you know, it can be very emotional, and then that actually does the opposite. So with that being said, okay, and you knowing what the key to the law of attraction is, the 3 of Pentacles, because, you know, a lot of people feel like the law of attraction is just wanting, needing, and then repeating that. Wanting, needing, and repeat. Wanting. No, it is not that, okay? If someone is telling you that the law of attraction is just about wanting something and being desperate for it, you are doing it wrong, and you will literally feel like your manifestation is never happening, and you will be waiting forever, and you will just be thinking, why isn't it happening? And that's because when you manifest, you have to be able to let it go. You have to be able to live in your present moment and accept where you are currently and be okay with where you are right now. And that is then how things start to take effect. Okay, so this is really important. What I see here is that if you've been thinking about, going on a date, or, taking some kind of leap into your career, or some kind of leap into something that you want to build, definitely, practice meditation, and then your intuition will give you the right answer. This is really important, okay? If you feel like you don't know what kind of direction to go in, decision to make, whether you should be talking to that person or not, whether you should be doing that or not, listen to yourself. But listen to yourself after you have done meditation, okay? But for many of you, you will need to meditate consistently for at least 3 months in order for your intuition to be at the level that you want it to be at, so that you can make the right decisions, okay? It's not just about meditating for 30 seconds and then being like, oh, that's the decision I'm going to make. You may have to meditate for 3 months, okay? Every single day for 3 months, to then have your intuition be at a peak place and an optimal place for you to be able to make decisions that are for your highest good. So that's the other thing to keep in mind. For some of you who have already been meditating, keep going. Okay, it should technically be an everyday thing. You know how people exercise or they go for a walk. It's healthy. It's really, really healthy. This is spiritual practice. If you're doing things for your mental health, your emotional health, your physical health, spiritual health is also very important. Okay, so if anything, spiritual health is very important. Now, with that being said, things that are coming forward to you, romantic love, it's going to come. Commitment in romantic love is also going to come. Many of you are also going to experience huge amounts of money coming into your life as well. Unexpectedly, when you literally least expect it, you will live a very, very abundant life. The pain and the sadness and the trauma that people have put you through, in the future, you are going to reap a lot of success, okay? And sure, you may feel like, oh, I wish I didn't have to go through all of that. Life is about duality. It's not always how we want it to be. But the one thing here is that you will be stronger in the future. You will feel more secure and stable in the future. And you will be able to do all the things you want to do in the future. And you will have stronger relationships as well. And that's really what I see here. Okay, so that's very, very powerful indeed. Knight of Swords. 8 of Swords. Ace of Wands, okay? Yeah, right now you feel very, very frustrated. You feel like you're like this. You literally feel like you're in this place where things are difficult, things are hard, things are challenging. You just don't know which direction things are going in. It frustrates you. It emotionally hurts you. You just 8 of Swords, And then we got the Page of Swords, which shows that you will absolutely get out of this state. Look at the contrast in both of these cards. You're one person who's very stuck, not doing very well, and the other person's very uplifted, very free, moving towards abundance and goals and dreams. Okay, if you feel stuck right now in your life, you will not be stuck for the rest of your life. Repeat after me. I will not be stuck for the rest of my life just because I feel stuck right now. It is very true. All right, and then we also have here as well that releasing energy. You will be released from this pain. You will be released from this burden, this frustration, this sadness that you feel. If you find it really, really hard, okay, to meditate, to detach, to put energy towards yourself, I highly recommend shadow work healing. Okay, that is very powerful for releasing triggers and trauma from the past, from your childhood self, certain conditions, that you kind of were conditioned as a child, and also heartbreak, grief, sadness, trauma. It really helps with that. It is a service that I offer, which is linked down below. But also, all of the services that I do always help with creating detachment in your energy, so that what you want in terms of the intention actually comes to fruition, whether it's the love ritual for new love, whether it's to manifest a specific person, whether it's for money, career, business success. All of these rituals all work to create detachment, to create healing in your energy, because that is the most karmically good way of doing things, right? To heal your energy within, and then that triggers you to attract for your highest good, not spell work, because spell work is very, very dangerous. It is karmically very bad. I do not do it. I do not practice it. And I always say to stay away from it. I know a lot of people who have tried to do it, including clients that come to me, and the horror stories that you hear, because it can literally ruin your entire life. Do not do black magic and spell works to a degree to try and bend the will of others. In fact, other people can actually come to you once you heal yourself. Okay, that is literally how it happens. Working on yourself, focusing on yourself, putting energy towards yourself. Of course, you can, you know, wish other people well. You can actually do healing services for other people, but that's not karmically bad. You're not hurting them. You're not, you know, doing that kind of thing. So that's something I also wanted to mention. Stay away from black magic. That's why I do the black magic removal, you know, to remove that kind of energy, because it can really cause karmic effects. It can backlash onto your life. It's not something you want. You know, even though you can see a result for like 5 seconds, and then the rest of your life you have to basically live with karmic consequences. So it's not worth it. Okay, stay away from it. There's one thing you need to take away from this reading: stay away from doing black magic and magic to such a degree of manipulation and control. It's not good. Okay, instead work on yourself, heal yourself, put yourself first, and the results that you will see in your life, they speak for themselves, let me just say. Okay, I'm going to use another card deck here. I've got lots of cards I actually want to use, so look. Oh, it's 1111. It's 1 p.m. and 11 minutes. Because it says 111, but it's not 1 o'clock in the morning, you know, it's like 1 o'clock in the afternoon. That's interesting. By the way, if anyone does a lot of repeating numbers, then yeah, let me know in the comment section below. I'm filming this in the afternoon, but yeah. Even if you see 1111 is actually very, very common as a repeating number sequence, and the reason why a lot of people see it is it's very interesting because ones actually mean self-focus and putting yourself first, but ones also mean journeys, beginnings. And isn't that so symbolic of everything we've been speaking about, and also the journey, the boat, right? So I think that's really fascinating in so many ways. I think many of you are on this really strong journey where things have been rocky, but now things are calming down, becoming more stable. You're going to have a lot of stability. The main thing here is stability and maturity, not just, okay, within yourself, but also with how people treat you in turn. Because I see here that there is a very stable person coming towards you. I feel here that you are going to end up in a relationship with someone who is very stable and very, very genuine and authentic. This person wants to build stability. Okay, this person is not someone who makes random decisions and then you're left wondering, thinking, oh my gosh, like what if we don't have money tomorrow to live? What if you know, they just like decide to walk away from me? No, this is a person who is very mature to the point where they will always make themselves very known to you. They will not just randomly run away from you. They want to build a life with you, and they value stability a lot, because that's also how they feel safe and how they feel comfortable. It's a form of their love language, stability. You know, they just know that that is beautiful and that is something that they want. And that is exactly what we have here. You know, you've got the red and the blue. Yes, it's this sort of opposite energy, but it just clicks, you know, in the sense that this person is emotionally very stable, emotionally very aware, emotionally very available. This person is emotionally very genuine and open. They would want to listen to you. They would want to be there for you. They would want to be kind to you. They would want to be caring towards you. They will not try and upset you or hurt you to such a degree. They will want to be there for you. And especially with the Hierophant, there is such a beautiful energy here of this person wanting to build a life, wanting to build a home. And I remember thinking, what was your dream? I mean, dream in the sense of something that you've like really wanted. What is it that you are wanting? You know, you want happiness, you want joy, but you also want it with the right person. And that's what we have here. There is a very, very, I hate talking about this book because it's not sold anywhere, but it was in that book. Is it there? Hold on a second. My microphone is getting in my way. I have a lot of things, you know, just like randomly sitting on my table. I don't think I'll be able to find it in the book because I haven't bookmarked it. I have bookmarked something, but I don't think I've bookmarked the right thing. Perth, Western Australia. A freaking boat on it. Oh my god. Okay. What is it with boats? I used to live here, but this actually is from... This is from like the 90s. That's crazy. Had it that long. This book is actually one that my dad had, and he gave it to me when I started really getting into all of this spiritual stuff, right? So this book is not being produced anymore, and I don't think I can find exactly the bit that I was going to talk about, but I sort of remember what it said. This is the book. It's called Divine Scriptures. It's not based on like a religion or anything like that. It takes teachings from different cultures, religions, and things like that, but it's not like, oh, this is a book about one religion. You know, it's not that. It's actually completely full of divine scriptures, which is more so a way of spirituality, if that makes sense. Basically, in this book, I still can't get over the fact that it has a boat in it. That's really strange. Like, there's a boat theme going on. Basically, it talked about the fact that when you are looking for a life partner, lust can kind of get in the way of things, but actually what you want is a life partner, someone that you can live life with, someone that you can go through life with, not just someone who you always find so physically attractive. Basically, it was talking about the fact that yes, people are physically attractive, but it's also about marrying someone who is good, marrying someone who is going to be good to you, who is going to treat you well, who is going to respect you, not just I'm so physically attracted to them. There's a balance, of course. You could be physically attracted to someone and they can be good to you, but it's also about knowing that this person is good to you. I can't describe it in any other way except for the fact that sometimes you have to take off those rose-tinted glasses and really look at, is this person actually being good to me? It's a very, very important question to ask yourself if you are around someone who is literally not very nice to you, who is treating you like trash, who is abusing you, or, you know, not just physically but like emotionally abusive, or mentally like gaslighting you, or telling you that you're not this and you're not that. Is this person good to you? That's really important. So basically it talked about marrying correctly in the sense that if you want a life partner, this is a person that you live life with, right? So if that person, for example, literally doesn't want to live their life with you and they are very like dismissive towards you, then is that really a life partner? It basically sort of puts that into an interesting context. Still can't get over this boat situation. It's just on the top of here it just says Om Namah Shivaya. Okay, I wonder if this meditate on the DT. To cure someone who has been possessed by an evil spirit. Yeah, this book has you know, a lot of things that I use when it comes to my personal clients as well. It's just that this book is not sold anymore. And I know many of you have tried searching for it. Many of you even got into contact with I believe this person is no longer around, but tried to get in contact with their family through some website that this book was connected to, and they basically said that they also are not making this book, but this book is something. And I use it a lot for the teachings and things that I do, the spiritual rituals and everything that I do. But what I will tell you is that the boat thing really is not leaving my mind. Okay, so what did we get down to the bottom of in that? Probably just wasted like 7 or 8 minutes on that, but I don't think it was wasted in the grand scheme of things, because first of all, that boat thing is really just stuck in my mind. Second of all, you don't just want to marry anyone. You want to marry the right person. So ask yourself a very good question when you come across a date, when you come across a person, if you are around a person, is this person good to me? And are they good for me? Okay, because you can think to yourself, I'll give you the world, I'll do this, I'll do that. What are they doing for you? Because from what I can see here, you're a pretty incredible person. You are, okay? You are kind, you are understanding, you are flexible, you are very compromising. What are they doing for you? What are they doing for you? What do they give you? Right? I can see here that you would literally give people everything. You would do everything for them. And I also see here that you like sharing things with people. You really do. You're very, very understanding. You're very attractive. You are very good within yourself. You have so many strong qualities and traits, and you are strong within yourself. And that's really, really powerful here, is that you have to ask yourself as well, not just, oh, but I can give you the world and I can love you and I can do that. What do they give you? Because, see, with a relationship, it has to be mutual and it has to be equal. And yes, people can grow and change and they can become better, but in this very moment in time, what do they give you? And if they aren't giving you what you need, then give them as much as they give you, but put yourself first. Lift up your vibrational energy, because giving your energy into places that are not reciprocated or mutual can really deplete you of your energy. And what does that do? It does the opposite of manifesting. It actually starts to create cycles in which you cannot break, and that's a problem. Okay, so then you can start to feel like you attract the same kinds of people over and over again. You can feel like you are attracting the same kinds of work situations, the same kinds of problems, the same kinds of emotionally unavailable people, even in friendships and things like that. You can start to feel like every day is just not that great, and that's the thing, is that you can very easily get into this cycle that is very hard to break out of until you have healthy boundaries and you are meditating consistently and daily. So for that, what I would really recommend is we go back to the same thing that I was literally talking about, meditation, but also knowing your worth. Okay, that is very, very important. Don't just think like, what can I bring them? What can I bring them? What does it also do for you? Same thing, okay, if you're looking for a job opportunity as well, yes, you can think like, oh yeah, you know, I can do this work for them and I can do that work for them. But what does it also bring to you? That's really important. Consider yourself from time to time as well in terms of what it does for you, because you can get really wrapped up in thinking like, I'll do this for this, I'm good at this particular job, so I'll go towards that, I'm very hardworking, so I'll do that. What does it do for you? Very important. Keep that balance. That's very important. More financial stability and growth will come your way. Three of Wands here as well. I know that many of you are waiting for things to get better. Try not to wait, but try to kind of immerse yourself in what's already going on, asking yourself those very important questions, and also really considering, is this person good for me? Is this situation good for me? Do I need to maybe change my course of action on certain things? Very, very important. Another boat. I'm going to ask Tarot what the significance of this boat situation is, because I'm wearing boats. We saw that boat on the Perth, Western Australia little tag. See another boat here as well. We're going to look into that, but the Two of Pentacles definitely does show that you've been through some rocky emotional issues, problems, but a lot more balance is coming in the present. See, this is the present, this is the past. Very important. You also have a lot of control over your present and your past, in the sense of what you feed your energy towards and what you are putting your energy towards. I think you deserve so much better than half the situations you've been through, but also part of it is how much of your energy you constantly put towards it. It's not about forgetting. That's the other thing as well. Try not to think that you have to forget about certain things. It's actually about healing through those certain things, accepting it to the point where you can be like, okay, I've made peace with it. It's a path, it's a process. In fact, the more you try to forget it, the more you will think about it. So try not to think to yourself, I need to forget about this situation, this person, this scenario. It's more so about thinking, okay, it happened. Okay, it happened. Okay, I'm thinking about it now, and okay, it happened. But eventually, the more you kind of accept it, and the more you understand that, okay, yeah, it happened, and, you know, it was like this, this, and this, the more it will just kind of die away to the point where you won't really think about it so much. But if you say to yourself, I need to stop thinking about it, you'll just think about it constantly. It's a little bit like if I tell you, don't think about a pink elephant, you just keep thinking about the pink elephant, and then I'll say pink elephant again, you'll think about the pink elephant. But if we just don't talk about that pink elephant and we move on to the Lovers card and talk about that, eventually you'll forget about that pink elephant. Okay, so the Lovers shows that love is absolutely going to manifest in your life. I see this card a lot in the readings I've been doing lately, and that is because the universe, angels, spirit guides, ancestors, they're trying to remind you that, listen, there is someone here for you, but they will come into your life when you're not stressing about it. That's the other thing. Okay, now I want to know what's this whole boat situation all about. The boat situation. Okay, the boat situation is really showcasing the fact to go with the flow, okay? Especially here with the King of Pentacles and the High Priestess and the Empress. Okay, it shows here stability. Basically, more stability is going to come into your life. Your boat hasn't sank. Despite the fact that it's been going like this, literally like this, it hasn't sank. Your stability has not, you haven't gone down, basically. You're still there, you're still strong, the boat is still strong, and you're moving along. Go with the flow, okay? Things are going to get a lot calmer. I definitely feel here as well that you will get your good karma. Things are going to get calmer, and you will get good karma. It's a good affirmation, actually, isn't it? Comment that down below if this resonates with you so far. Things will get calmer, and I will get good karma. Things, actually say it this way, things are calmer, and I have good karma. There we go. Say it in a more present way, you know. Okay, so Empress here shows stability. Now this definitely shows here family. It shows the birth of new relationships, or can also symbolize birth of children. Family. This is Venus, okay? So Venus is really beautiful because it represents love, it represents fulfillment, it represents happiness, it represents love, joy, but also like true love, okay? The kind of love that just never dies. This really is just something that I do see coming into your life. I also see as well the High Priestess, which is this energy of knowledge. I think that you're really smart. I think you give yourself less credit than what you should give yourself credit for. You are smart, and more balance is going to come your way. You will take all of the learnings from the past sadness and frustration and emotional issues and troubles that you went through, and you will be able to move forward. You will be able to progress forward. I definitely see that you will not be stuck with where you are right now, and I really believe that that is how symbolic the boat is. It shows movement forwards. The other thing as well is that boats in your home can be really powerful. Now there's a specific way in which you should place a boat in your home. I know this because we've done this in our home, and also in other places as well. But basically, if you have a boat, you know, like a statue of it, I haven't got one in this room, but we have one out there. But it basically, you have to position it so that it's facing the door, and that's really how, I think it has to face the door, or it has to face coming in. It has to face going out of the door. I believe that's how it's supposed to be. Yeah, facing going out of the door, from what I can pick up on. That's very, very lucky in terms of the energy of a home. So if you have a boat, I would just go on Google and quickly just check that. But if you have like a boat statue, or like, you know, one of those things, facing it, going out, like facing it towards a door, say that's where the door, actually there's a door there, facing it going that way, like a main door, okay, not just like a door that leads to another room. Say that's like a door that goes outside, facing it that way apparently is very, very lucky. So that's the other thing that I was actually just thinking about as well. It's good for the positivity of your home. I have to just quickly check whether it has to face out or whether it comes in. Okay, I have to do that in a second. But basically, more stability is coming your way. Also, we've got here the Four of Pentacles. Four of Pentacles shows more stability as well. Basically, more financial stability and wealth is coming your way. I'm just going to check the boat thing quickly. But there's like no information online, is there? How to sink a boat. I don't think that's it. How many times have I said boat in this reading? Boat statue facing in. Facing in. Ooh. I know who has the answer to this. My mum has the answer to this. I wonder if she'll respond. Hold on a second. Let's try something in the middle of a reading. She is around, but, you know, 1 second. Da, 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 da. Which direction should a boat face? Okay, let's see if by the end of the reading she has a response for us. She knows everything, I swear. Same with my dad. I swear like they just know everything. Okay, so Lovers, Four of Pentacles. Yeah, we basically spoke about everything. More stability is going to come into your life from what I am picking up on here. So that is really what I am seeing in many ways. Ooh, she's seen it. Okay. A lot more clarity and a lot more happiness and fulfillment is going to come your way. This is, you know, a person that's very truthful towards you. Coming in from the main door. Oh, wow, that's the opposite of what I said, wasn't it? That's why I really had to check. Yeah, going in. Coming in from the main door, so going into the house. Okay. All right. See, this is why I had to check things, right? What I told you was the complete opposite, but that's why I did think, like, I'm not sure which way around it was. So basically, coming in from the main door, let's say that's the main door, it comes from the outside, you want to place your boat going this way, okay? That's, yeah, so coming in from the main door, not facing so it's going out, it's actually coming in. That makes a lot of sense, actually, in the grand scheme of things, because it's bringing energy in. It's not taking energy out. There we go. Probably should have thought that, but yeah, I was a bit confused and frazzled, which is why it's good that I asked her. Okay, so if you have a boat, even a boat painting, for example, or a picture of a boat, facing it so it comes in from the main door, very, very lucky, okay? I'm telling you this because I've also witnessed that it brings luck. A lot of people actually I've known have also done this as well in their homes, and it brings a lot of luck. There are just certain things that can bring luck, and thought I'd mention it. So we've got here the King of Swords with the Ace of Swords. Someone very truthful, very honest, very caring, very kind is going to come your way. There's definitely a lot of progress, a lot of happiness, a lot of joy that is going to manifest. I also feel like you will have so much more clarity on certain things. For example, if you're studying, if you're reading, if you're learning, I feel here that you will have a lot of success in regards to this. If you're studying for a test, for example, I do see success, I do see clarity, and I also see a lot of ability. So people will be able to pick up on your ability, they will be able to support your ability, they will be able to be there for you in certain situations, and I really just see a lot of positivity from what I'm picking up on here, which is just wonderful. Okay, so that's something that I'm really seeing here. And we also had the King of Wands. So this also shows here as well, this beautiful energy. I just feel that you will have a romantic relationship that really does go the distance in terms of time. Modern dating can be very difficult, but I also feel that the right person is going to come your way to bring you stability and happiness and joy in your life. This person will give to you so much, not just, you know, a relationship and commitment, but they will actually give their time to you. They will give their emotions to you. They will be someone that you can lean on for support, someone that you can talk to, someone that you can be around, someone that actually gets you, understands you, respects you, cares for you. And I just feel like that's going to make you feel so incredibly happy. It's going to make you feel so incredibly good. Three of Pentacles, such a beautiful energy, by the way. It really just goes to show that there's so much love and joy and happiness and fulfillment that we see, especially with the Three of Pentacles. This energy is really just stunning. It just is. It also shows here more collaborations and more work opportunities coming your way. Not the Ten of Pentacles, it's the Wheel of Fortune, which I swear we had before. Maybe it was the same card. But basically Wheel of Fortune is number 10, and it also represents here such a wonderful energy in regards to Jupiter. So Jupiter is definitely in your favor. Jupiter is the planet of wealth, success, abundance, stability, and I really just feel here that Jupiter is going to support you a lot. Jupiter is also just going to really enforce the fact that you will have so many more opportunities unfolding for you. So this is really powerful. The more spiritually aligned you are to yourself, the more the planets also are aligned to you. And that goes for Venus, it goes for Jupiter, it also goes for Neptune. Can I find the High Priestess now? Here you go, here's another Venus energy. Here you go, a bit of Neptune there, a bit of Neptune here. The World card actually represents the universe. I know some people probably like, why doesn't that represent Earth? There is no card that represents Earth, and I don't really understand why. The World card used to be actually the Universe card, which it should have been Earth, right? Like, anyways. Again, more Venus as well. So Neptune's a very spiritual planet, which is why it also has a lot of symbolic energies in this sense, because the more spiritually aligned you are to yourself, and the more you are yourself, the more everything that you want for your highest good starts to manifest, especially in regards to love and in regards to money. So we've got Jupiter, money, wealth, success. You've got Venus, which is love, relationships, commitment, and just beauty in things that you see. And then you've got Neptune, okay, which is your spiritual embodiment of yourself, which allows everything to come together beautifully in terms of your spiritual practices, your spiritual energy, and the things that you accept in your life, the things that you don't accept in your life, and the things that you do in your life. You are at the helm, okay? You are guiding yourself. Remember that you do have free will. Imagine you're in a boat. You have the ability to go wherever it is that you want. But yes, there are stormy seas that can come unexpectedly. And that is part of sort of this universal energy that we see with the World card, in the sense that yes, it can bring lessons, it can bring this, it can bring that, but it makes you a stronger sailor. These boat analogies, I'm telling you. Okay. I've never seen something as much as I've seen in this reading. It really is something. Okay, got the divine. Okay, the divine is on your side. I think that's really important to keep in mind. First and foremost, the divine lives in you, all right? The divine lives in you, whether it's divine feminine, divine masculine, divine is in you, okay? And taking care of yourself is taking care of the divine. It's you taking care of you, right? It's you taking care of the divine. And so take care of yourself, okay? Don't bend yourself backwards towards other people's expectations to the point where you lose track of who you are, and then you are just too busy entertaining everybody else, but then it comes at the cost of yourself, because then you are not taking care of the divine. You are not taking care of the divine, if you know what I mean. Please, 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 definitely take care of yourself. You've got here the wand, okay? The power is in your hands. Use this wand for good. Use this wand for yourself, okay? To better yourself, to take care of yourself, to do things for yourself. Do not use this wand constantly in the pursuit of magic, okay? That's very important. I did say this before as well. That wand, use it for you, okay? Really, really important. Black magic just isn't the one. Also, the anxiety here as well shows that you can feel a lot of anxiety, a lot of stress, a lot of tension, but also at the same time, it's because you think and you care and you understand and you know, you care. It's one of those things where even the Virgo energy is riddled in this kind of energy, and it's because it's an overthinking energy, but it's one that is very analytical. The reason why you overthink a lot is because you analyze things a lot, but there is a pro to this. There's a pro in this, in the sense that sometimes you think that you might forget something, and then you overthink things and you realize, like, actually, do you know what, I would have forgotten about that if I wasn't an overthinker. There is a little bit of a pro to it, but there is the con in the sense that it makes you feel overwhelmed. And to help that, again, meditation. It can really calm down your nervous system. If you have a lot of anxiety, meditation. Even chakra cleansing helps a lot as well. Again, that is something that I do offer as well, so highly recommend that. The significance. See, again, that's that sort of Four of Wands energy, 1111. It really shows here that there is going to be a lot of happy events that take place in your life. So marriages, commitments, also there can be things like baby showers and birthdays and family events, family gatherings, just really lovely, you know, parties and things like that with people that you really get along with very, very well in the future, people that genuinely care for you. These are not going to be gatherings where there are arguments and fights and gossip and drama. Like, no, these are really, really kind, wonderful events that take place, and it gives you happiness, it gives you joy, it gives you fulfillment, it gives you excitement, it gives you what you've really always wanted, and I think that's really beautiful. Also, we've got here the love, so there's a lot of love that's going to come into your life. If you are watching this reading and you are thinking, like, it's never going to happen, like, I'm never going to have love, no, 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 it is going to happen. Calm, calm. Breathe in for 3 and exhale for 3. It's going to happen. It will happen. It will happen, okay? But like a lot of things in life, it doesn't always happen when you want it to. And that's quite significant as well. Sorry, there's just picked up another card from another deck. Let me know if you like the hour-long readings. We're almost getting to an hour actually, and I feel like it hasn't even been an hour. How crazy is that? Well, it's because it hasn't been an hour yet, but you know what I mean? Like 45 minutes, quite a significant amount of time. But it doesn't feel like 45 minutes. Yeah, let me know if you like the longer readings. Also, if this resonates with you, please do like the video, share it, subscribe, comment down below. You know, always helps out the reading, but also just lets me know that you like them and you'd want more longer readings, because I do the 10-minute ones, but I think doing a longer one as well can also be quite nice, even though half the time I'm just repeating the same thing and talking about boats, but you know. There's a lot of progress that's going to come into your life, but for that it also requires releasing things that are not for your highest good, releasing things from the past through healing, like I said, releasing negative thoughts, releasing self-doubt, self-esteem, self-confidence and self-worth issues. When I say releasing, it's healing, you know, that's what I'm talking about, because there are a lot of things behind the curtain that I think do need to be worked on from your side, but once you work on those, there's abundance behind that curtain. You know, there's a lot of success behind the curtain. Hold on a second. Can't find the cards when I need to find them. Basically, we have got the star card somewhere, and you know that really represents that energy. But it does show here that your stars, they're not disaligned. They may have been for a period of time, but they are not disaligned right now. And you can use that in your favor to really uplift things in your life, which I think is very important. Things will get better. Like, trust me, they will get better. Especially if you are struggling financially as well. I really do feel like things will get better. Or if you feel like you're not financially in the right place that you feel you should have been in by now, I do feel like things financially will get better. There's a lot more opportunities coming your way. That is for sure. Stay open to those opportunities. The worst thing that you could do is close yourself off to that. So if you say, for example, to the universe, I want a really committed, I'm just going to say an example, right? I want a really committed, loving partner who is there for me and kind and caring and emotionally available and stable and respectful. And then literally there's a person that comes into your life and you just find them physically very attractive, and they say, you know, a few really nice things, but then they say that you're ugly, or they say that you are too this, or you're too emotional, you're too that. And then, you know, you say to the universe, yeah, you know, I'm going to hold on to this because I just am. But I really want someone, you know, it confuses the universe. It also isn't really true to yourself in many ways, right? Because that's not actually what you wanted in the grand scheme of things. So you have to just sometimes keep your options open, in the sense of knowing, you know, what is right for you and what isn't. And that's very important. Keeping your options open in the sense that obviously if you're in a committed relationship, you know, it might be worth actually just thinking about things and being honest with the person you're with before jumping into something else. I think that's really important. Karmically as well, that's very important that you don't kind of lead other people on, you know. I'm just saying this because you don't want to karmically then have those repercussions of sort of being with someone but then also being with another person. Karmically, that's not a very good thing. So, you know, being honest to those around you and being honest to yourself in what you deserve and what you need, and keeping your options open, especially if you're dating, is very, very important, because you are the prize. You are the prize. And not being so codependent on, you know, one particular thing, one particular person, one particular situation is very, very important. If that is all your life revolves around and it's all your life is all about, then you will find it very hard to be able to attract the kind of abundance that you want, because you're relying on this one particular thing, where actually you are the prize. You are that glittering ball of gold that a person should be like wow over, right? So that's really important. Have hope. It's very important, okay? Have hope. It's hard to have hope in certain situations. It is, but know that there is light, okay? There is light. Every day you probably go to sleep and you know that the sun is going to rise. And if it doesn't, there's going to be light, right? You don't ever go to sleep wondering like, oh my God, is the sun going to rise today? Is it not? I know in certain countries, you know, it gets dark and it stays dark, like, but that's different, okay? You kind of know that that's going to happen. The sun rises, it also sets, the moon's around, you know when the moon isn't, when it's in its phases. And to a degree, you want stability, right? Imagine not knowing if the sun is ever going to rise or not. Like, that is anxiety inducing. And that's the thing, is that many of you are in situations where you keep yourself in those situations because you think you cannot have more, you cannot have better. And that's the problem. That is what's actually keeping you stuck, is that you literally think you can't have better. There is better coming your way. There's literally a soulmate energy coming your way. You know, we see that here with the two Sphinx. The two Sphinx in the history of tarot represent Tao, and that is the yin and yang energy. It's that beautiful balance of mutual energies, which is absolutely going to come your way and progress your way. And the rainbow, remember the rainbow, it doesn't always just come randomly. There needs to be rain. There also needs to be sun, right? Nobody wants the freaking rain half the time, but it's got to be there in order for us to have that rainbow. And not everything is always handed out onto a platter, like, oh, here's, you know, a huge amount of money, here's the perfect life partner, here's the perfect career, here's the perfect family. Life isn't like that, and the main thing here to understand is that it comes together throughout a series of events in which you also become stronger, you learn a lot, you grow a lot. Things are going to get better for you, but it doesn't always happen in a perfect way. And the main thing here is that you doing you and you putting yourself first is actually what brings everything together in a very effortless way. When I say effortless, it takes time, it takes a lot for you to heal and work on yourself. But to a degree, it's you just taking care of you and putting yourself first and accepting every single day as it comes, which can be very difficult in essence. But it's actually easier than you resisting that path and that process of healing, right? Resisting is actually more difficult than accepting, believe it or not. And that is really what I see here. You know, so it's about sort of accepting and being like, okay, this is, because in the long term, resisting drags everything out, right? And then you've got healing to do. So actually it's a longer process, whereas accepting can feel like hell on earth, you know, and really frustrating. But then you get to your abundance much sooner. And that's really what I'm trying to say here, is that if you see this reading, it's a sign for you to stay loyal and to look after the divine in yourself, to put yourself first, and to not accept any less than you deserve, because you're on a journey and it's been a hard journey, and you've worked so hard on yourself so far, and you have done so much for yourself right now that you should not give up on yourself right now and accept the bare minimum just because you're scared. Do not accept the bare minimum because you are scared. Accept yourself and accept that you deserve so much more. It's when you say to yourself, I deserve more, that's when you start to put in these healthy patterns, you start to break those cycles, you start to put in healthy boundaries, and people will treat you the way that you want to be treated. Why? Because then you are not allowing bad behavior anymore. Therefore, people know that they can't treat you like that anymore. And if people walk away when they treat you really badly, let them walk away, okay? Maybe they were never supposed to be in your life to begin with, but you were just accepting them because they gave you crumbs, whereas actually you deserve loaves. So think about it this way, people with loaves will come into your life, but you've got to stop accepting crumbs, okay? Because the universe gets confused when you tell the universe you want all of this abundance, and then you're accepting the bare minimum, okay? But the thing with jobs and things like that and career is that, yes, you've got to, you know, kind of work up to it, but you will get to a place of abundance in regards to that. And I do see a lot of stability in regards to work, in regards to money, in regards to that whole area of your life coming together and flowing in such a beautiful way. It is definitely something that I really do see for you, and I see coming together for you. All right, so let's have a look at some of these cards from the gods, the divines, the angels, spirit guides, whoever comes through here. Kind of already shuffled them out, to be honest. We've got here higher learning. You have learned from experience. More inner study is now required to further progress. This is not what I literally talked about. Now, inner study here is literally spiritual practice, spiritual learning. Your development within your spiritual self is what is going to elevate things to another level for you. We spoke about this also with the High Priestess as well, this learning, this growth. You have learned from experience. That's exactly what I spoke about. A lot of you have been through traumatic and very difficult times. You have been through a lot of difficulties and you have learned from experience, okay? More inner study is now required. Keep going, keep learning, keep studying, keep going, because further progress is going to come your way. That is what we have there. We've got here Kuan Yin, care and compassion. Choose to be love, okay? The embodiment of love. Like the Empress, you know, like the divine. Do what is right for everyone involved. Offer a helping hand. This one is important in many ways because, yes, you can be compassionate to those around you or someone that's not maybe treating you very well, but it's also important to be compassionate to yourself. Give them as much as they give you. Yes, you can help others. Yes, you can be there for others. Do what is right for everyone involved. And when it says everyone, it doesn't just mean those people. It also means everyone, including yourself, okay? Very, very important. If you're being good to everyone else, please be good to you as well. Really, really important. Become the embodiment of love. Be loving, be giving, be caring. I know that many of you already are, to be honest, so I don't feel like that's something that everybody needs to hear, but it doesn't hurt, does it? It doesn't hurt to know that. Yeah. But the main thing here as well is not to overdo it, right? If you're giving to everyone, make sure you also give to yourself. Keep that balance. We've got here Isis, magic, manifesting. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality. Stay focused. Stay focused. Your dreams, visions, and goals are becoming reality, but don't confuse the universe, right? Stay focused, but don't confuse the universe, because when the universe gets confused, the universe like really gets confused, and the universe doesn't know what to do with all that information. And that's really the truth of the matter, is the universe gets confused. Oh boy, does the universe get confused, right? So we've got here life force. Express your driving passion. Sensual and sexual powers are increased. Express your driving passion. This is really about doing the things that you are passionate about. It's also about realizing that, yes, the right person will come your way. And actually, when the right person comes your way, you will feel like a lot of like amazing things toward them, even physically. But the main thing is that they will treat you right and they will be good to you. And that is how you will know. It's really about you having a marriage and having commitment, but with a good person who is the right person, who isn't just emotionally and mentally compatible with you, but also physically compatible. Because what I was trying to say with that book as well is I wasn't trying to say like, oh, the physical thing doesn't matter. It, you know, it does. But what I'm trying to say here is that they will also be mentally and emotionally good to you and spiritually good for you, right? And also, yes, physically good to you as well. Those other three elements are so important. A lot of people just think like, but I'm so physically attracted to this person and I really like them and the things they say to me. But they forget that mentally and emotionally, this person wreaks havoc on them, right? No, the right person for you mentally, emotionally, physically, and spiritually is compatible with you. And that's what I'm trying to say, is that they don't just look good and they aren't just like physically attractive, you know, and you're like, oh my gosh, but I feel so emotionally connected to you. No, but they will emotionally treat you right, not to the point where you are anxious and stressed as to what they think about you and how they care about you. No, they will make you feel good emotionally and mentally and spiritually as well. They're not going to create that chaos, right? So that's something that I really needed to mention as well, just to sort of clear that up, because, you know, people can take things in different ways. But I think the main thing here is that if you see this reading, I don't think it was an easy reading, let's say. I think it was quite a difficult reading in many ways to kind of accept and digest and to kind of figure out. I know that this may be emotional and also triggering for some of you, but I do feel that there are some really beautiful things that are going to come into your life. But there's a little bit of learning, a little bit of growth involved, and I think that that is quite significant, and I would rather tell you that than not tell you that, you know what I mean? Like, there are a few things that can be tweaked here and there, and abundance is going to come your way. It really is. I really feel here that, you know, the little sailboat might just turn into a yacht. Who knows? Okay, well, I think it will. I think that you will live a very nice and stable and comfortable life. That is something I see here. Looking at it right now. I also feel here that your life partner will be very financially stable as well. I don't think that you're going to be the one literally doing everything financially. I don't see that kind of pressure or burden on you financially to the point where you have to be the giver financially, where you have to be the one doing everything. I feel like this person has dreams and goals, and they will equally contribute, even financially as well. There is compatibility. So this is your reading. If this resonates with you, let me know in the comment section below. Don't forget to like this video, subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. Check out the description box below for information on personal services, free reading giveaway, intention items, all that good stuff. And I will see you all very soon. Okay. Yes, so yeah, all the services and everything is down there. I also have TikTok and Instagram, by the way. Please do follow me on there if you wanted to. I actually post short readings on there every single day. Moonlight.guidance on Instagram and Moonlight Guidance on TikTok. Those are my only 2 Moonlight Guidance accounts on both of those sites. If you see anything else, it is probably a fake account. Please report and block them. But my official links are always down below. All right, take care everyone, and I will see you all very, very soon. Bye.